War and waste. Both names used in the name represents the name of industries: war industry and the waste industry. Two of three most profitable industries in the world. One generates the other, helping each other to bigger profitability. Both build the name of freedom and clean environment. Both profit from the death of man, machines and products. Both finance strongly gain on profitability for few and sorrow of many. Death and destruction are the groundstone on which both are built. In half a century I was never in an obvious war, but lived for the first 18 years of my life behind the Iron Curtain, protected by armed forces from the Soviet Union against the evil hidden behind. Then the curtain fell, and we realized that behind people are living with hearts in the right place, and hands and legs and heads and eyes and mouth. People are willing to speak and share. People which have their happiness so as sadness. People who live for life, not for death, and it was told us for such a long time. Shortly after the fall, the first live-streamed war came on the TV screen, and many follow, turning war into a game and filling games into small wars where killing makes the most fun. I write this article just 4 days after the new war came from the East. It came being named Freedom, coming once again from the East, following almost the same scenario, thanks to which in 1968 the fathers and grandfathers of today's soldiers came to the silent newborn freedom with the use of fear spread across the country. Ukraine instead of Czechoslovakia. The name change, why remains, so as tools used to deliver the forced freedom defined by someone else. This is what a war is. Millions die for the dream of one who would like to leave a footprint in mankind's history, no matter how dark or bloody it would be. The waste industry uses the same tactics, even using the green color to hide the real intentions, which are very opposite than to the declared ones. I am living and writing these lines in the city of Pilsen, in the western part of Czechia, in the city which was named the European City of Culture in 2015. All this information you will find in Wikipedia, on the website of the city government, on Google. What you will not find there is that the poorly functioning waste management company, which was not able to manage the municipal and city waste properly, was just given a new name, Čistá Plzeň, Clean City, and their waste collection cars have been painted green to leave even more waste behind. According to the words of World Bank, the waste volume should globally grow till 2050, which will mean that war industry and waste industry are going to be the most profitable industries in the world on a planet called Earth, which some already plan to leave behind even more waste and destruction than they did before. For 9 years already, I am asking people, from workers to president, if they prefer to live on a landfill or on a blue marble that represents the wasteless world. For 9 years, I get only one answer. A similar question is asked by the president of Ukraine, the people of Russia, and I do recommend everyone to watch this speech. It reminds me strongly of the most powerful speech that I ever watched and heard in my entire life, on the speech of dictator, delivered for the first time in 1940, 1 year before the biggest war in human history started, to leave tens of millions dead behind. For Charlie Chaplin, it was one of the first serious roles, But unfortunately his image as comedian let the audience expect comedy. Instead of fun, the very serious message was delivered, but it came too late. The war was already burning lives. Today, 82 years later, the same mistake happened. Dictator incarnated the next war and the next waste stream began. Lives, time and money would be wasted to fulfill the dream of one, making him, her or them, more rich and powerful. Disrespect to life, disrespect to nature, disrespect to the fails of the past. The only that drives the soldiers is the blind mass following orders. You may ask yourself, can be what can be the next core task in the 17th challenge? Give a helping hand. Not just like, but use your own hands to deliver change and help someone else. Feel and difference after the core task delivered. Feel and difference after the core task delivered. This is how palpable results feels. This is how you start to change the world. Have a nice time, free of waste and wasting in all its forms, and stay safe and free. Mike Rada, a human.